Okay, without further, this is just, you will think that I have paused the stream. I have not. This man is shattering the shit out of this opening. This man watched Futurama and Calculon, and he was like, you know, mission unlocked.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen of the jury.
Gentlemen's.
Again, I want to thank you all for participating in this democratic process that we have in America.
Wait, what?
You are a...
Wait. I'm not trying to be a butthole, but if I were to imagine a Wolf Miller, this is not the Wolf Miller that I would have imagined. Or Mueller.
And I got a real dumb question right off the bat here.
Yeah.
Is being a juror part of the democratic process? Is it?
It's part of the judicial process, which is one of the branches of our representative republic. The first thing I'm going to do when I'm president is I'm going to mandate that people learn that we are a constitutional republic or representative republic. I'm not saying I'm going to shoot people that say this is a democracy, but there will be re-education camps.
I mean, it makes me raise some questions about his lawyerness credentials.
He studied under Chuck Norris.
Well, that explains everything. I mean,
all right, without again.
very essential fiber to the blanket of rights that was embedded in the very doctrine that we all stand on and live with. Indeed.
Now, it was about this time in his speaking that I looked and made sure I was on normal.
Is this in the South by chance?
No, it's in Minnesota, or it's in Michigan. This is Michigan.
Well, maybe he's from the South originally. Because that would make sense.
Maybe he's a Trekkie.
I mean, that could be. Because, like, it has been said that sometimes I talk slow.
Not this.
These United States of America. And I don't want to take up a whole lot of your time, but
He's lying.
But I'm going
this
to.
case is about a family. It's about an American family. It's about love. It's about
Eating
dreams.
and praying.
An American dream most Americans have is to
It was at this point that I was like, today, Junior. What is going on? I thought, did I take all the gummies this morning?
Today, Junior?
She gets outside. It's cold. Had rained. Had snowed. The terrain around the house was not concrete.
Most terrain isn't concrete.
Therefore, she jumps in the van. A 1993 Ford. This is 2007. It's not a 2005. It's not a 2006. It's a 1993 Ford.
Well, I mean, to be fair, in the balance of things, I don't think I'd rather be run over by one versus the other, if I'm honest.
I mean, true.
Have a great day, Dizzy.
See ya.
Yeah, so it was an old van, but wait till... Look, you guys, I had to stop and rewind and laugh hysterically.
She jumps in the van. And after she gets in the van, she tries to maneuver out of the drive. And then she sees Mr. Stermer. Some kind of magical way he had
Some kind of magical way. You know,
Oh dear.
your lawyering might not be great when you say, look, some sort of magical way. This man was found with his pants down to his knees.
For real?
Yes, the man was found naked. I mean, this could not be a bigger shit show of a case.
Okay.
And thank you, John. He speaks like Morgan Freeman, but doesn't have the same impact with his words. I think I'm falling asleep. He is pure Colombian uncut Ambien in human form. I need to save this for when I'm having, insomnia. Don't tell Pfizer.
It might work actually, because he's also slightly like monotone-ish.
Yes.
So it's like it's difficult to listen to.
But then he comes up with these gems like Mr. Sturm, some kind of magical way.
That's a way to describe something. Yes,
Some kind
is
of magical
appropriate.
way he had maneuvered out of the house on fire. And he was on fire. But when he got out of the house, she see him.
Okay, I don't care if it's raining or slightly flurrying. If someone walks out of the house like the Human fucking Torch, I think I'm gonna notice them.
You would think. I mean, I got nothing. You would think.
I love how he's like, look, the terrain wasn't concreted. Look, how was she to know that he was not the Human Torch? It gets worse, you guys. It does get worse. Or better, again.
She gets out of the van, and she goes over to him and does everything she can do to try to help.
Now, what he doesn't explain is why there were pieces of him under the van. He kind of goes over that, skips over, maybe runs over that, if you will.
This sounds really, really similar to another thing, but I think that trial's already occurred.
Well,
But it's
so
like
she was
literally the
actually
same thing.
tried. She was tried in 2010, and her conviction was overturned in 2018. So
Is there like a picture of her from back then?
I think so. Let me see if I can find one, because she was much more attractive-ish.
Because didn't she have like brown hair?
Yes.
Okay. So this is the same thing. So this is where like she's gonna like run him over, right?
Yeah, but notice he kind of skipped over or ran over that part.
Tragic event has destroyed a life. It's destroyed a family.
Sir, I know you just said like tragic event, but he was not only lit on fire, but he was run over. And then he was put in a land boat. I mean, this man became the ultimate sovereign citizen.
Yes, he be
I'm
traveling.
going straight to hell for that one, because I also thought they did his Viking funeral all wrong.
I mean, that came to mind too, but then when you said land boat, like the only thing that came to mind was a toboggan.
Yes. It was a land boat.
Like-
And now he's going to get to, my client is the real victim here. So, now
Of course.
this is going to be a little interesting. I don't know how we're going to push this Sisyphean rock up a hill. But, let's see here.
He needs to tie me back to America.
Holy God, say something.
And we will be able to show you that the destruction from this fire, that there was a duty, an obligation
It's my duty to
for
please
several
that booty.
individuals do what was necessary to determine
You're on
So
mute, I
he's
think.
here to
There you go.
teach closed caption people how to type. He's like their start out lawyer.
This is like courtroom reporter 101.
There were not multiple perps. There was one dead man and a woman who ran him over while she was getting help by magic. God
Yes,
bless it.
he magically. I forgot
But
about the
some
magic.
involuntary body movements, like stop, drop, and roll. That's probably what he was doing.
Yeah. Well,
And she's like, he's in my way. I'm going to get help.
yeah.
This is Oregon Trail. Your partner has dysentery. Do you go to town to get him, or do you stay home? And if you stay home, you get dysentery too and die. But if you go to town, you accidentally run him over. So you're going to
And then
town.
not only do you run him over, then you put it in reverse, and then you go forward, and then you put it back into reverse, and you go forward
I cannot
again.
believe he said this. He was like, look, some magic way, it was involuntary muscle spasms, and then she noticed a bump, and she wasn't really looking at the ground. You only left your smoldering husband on the ground. I would be kind of looking for him. I mean, call me crazy. No, this happened in the middle of the afternoon, so it wasn't dark outside. And he was burning like a torch. So,
I mean, there has to be a joke here somewhere about women drivers. I mean, there has to be somewhere.
look, I'm just saying, if Mr. Mo is ever hurt, I'm going to keep him out of the driveway. I have learned an important lesson. If going for help, do not leave husband in driveway.
Knowing is half the battle.
Plan ahead. Planning is preparation is preparedness, or whatever it is.
Yeah. Piss poor. What was it? Piss poor
the
planning.
origin
Something I don't remember.
and the cause of the fire. And that there is absolutely nothing through the totality of this investigation that puts any weapon in the hands of Linda Stermer.
The house burnt down.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate to be the logical plot point, pointer outer, but
I was
a lot
gonna
of the
say.
evidence done burned.
Yeah, and the weapon doesn't have to be in her hand because it's fire.
She ran him over.
Well, maybe Mo, maybe this woman can throw fireballs.
Oh my God. Maybe her mom's going to call in and, tell her about a recall for a 1980 or 1993 Ford Econo liner that has poor brakes.
Yes.
Daryl Brooks is like, see another car attack. We don't know why God let this happen. They become pen pals. Oh my God. I too
it's
have
the
run over
perfect
someone
romance.
by accident.
Well, plural.
Well, I mean, Daryl's not going to start out with his whole crime. He's going to be like, I too had an accidental car run over.